worthwhile journey since the provincial government of Misamis Oriental takes the challenge in continuity of the flourishing Misamis Oriental, and it's still reaping the fruits of labor. The week kicks off Monday with a celebratory theme as the provincial government of Misamis Oriental under the leadership of Governor Bambi Emano acknowledges and commends the provincial capital employees from the different offices and departments during the weekly flag raising ceremony, with gratitude to the employees' utmost dedication in service driven with the courage, passion, and hard work. A giving of plaques and certificates of recognition transpired along. The following are the worth emulating public servants: 9 MOPJ personnel who recently successfully intercepted illegal drugs in the Misor Provincial Jail in great fervor to maintaining the peace and order and safety and security, especially the goal of rehabilitating the inmates as they hopefully aspire on coming back to the society as fully transformed individuals.
Ngano man nga kita nakadakop kitungod sa mando sa atong halandong Governor Bambi Emano nga atong pahugtan ang atong security measures kung mahimo dili nato tugutan nga nay masulod kay mugid ang iyang marching order nga tanan nga mga illegal dili gid nato na ipasulod diya.
Also, the 3 newly acclaimed attorneys or bar examination passers have been credited with their potential in the law system that Misamis Oriental would greatly benefit from as they endeavor excellence and truth in service. While the EDTS, E-Leave, and EFMS team, whose 9 members come from the different capital offices, were applauded for their outstanding effort in making such an essential electronic edge, furthering the whole function of the provincial capital in having paperless transactions and continually been useful since this pandemic outbreak. The acting provincial administrator attorney Jocelyn Luod Mateo, with board member Buboy Sabol III, board member Alan Mandukita, and board member Kerwin Jasol de Villa handed over the said recognitions. Rajian Amora Tanalmaygay, PIO.
The new set of elected officials in the province of Misamis Oriental finally took their oath of office with utmost dedication and commitment to serve for the betterment of the province.
On Tuesday, the newly elected officials from the different municipalities and component cities in the province of Misamis Oriental, including the provincial board members, officially took their oath of office as public servants. The first part of the program started with a Thanksgiving Mass officiated by Reverend Father Juliano O. Retiques, followed by the said oath-taking ceremony. This is done to verbalize their commitment to serving the people in the province with utmost dedication, to deliver their campaign promises, and set aside personal interests and aspirations for the common good after having won distinct positions during the recently held national and local elections. The ceremonious event was inducted by Governor and 2nd District Congressman-elect Bambi Emano at the Rosario Pavilion, Limquetkay Center, Cagayan de Oro City. Also present during the event were Vice Governor Jigjag Pilaes and Misor's 1st District Congressman-elect Christian S. Unabia. In his message, Governor Bambi Emano stressed the importance of their roles as change navigators in realizing the dream of continued development in the province, which can only be done by doing their actual work to contribute to the short-term and long-term well-being of Misamis Oriental now and into the future. Ray Marximania, PIO.
Commitment and dedication. These two have been the emblem of what a true leader is, which Governor Bambi always portrayed in his long years of serving the people.
On Wednesday, June 15, 2022, as the nation waits for the new set of leaders after the recently held national and local election, the newly elected officials in the municipality of Opul finally swore their oath of office at Opul Community College Gymnasium. Mayor-elect Attorney J. Francis Bago took his oath of office before Administering Officer Justice John Z. Lee of the Justice Court of Appeals Mindanao Station, while Vice Mayor-elect Danilo Vox Daroy Jr. took his oath before Administering Officer Governor Bambi Emano and the Sagundiang Bayan members-elect composing of Rally May G. P. 8, Palmero F. Ibonia, Roland B. Alfeche, and Danilo O. Daroy Sr. to Administering Officer Mayor Donato M. Chan from the municipality of Mitina. The newly elected officers of the said municipality vowed to do their duties and responsibilities as leaders as well as to work together to provide the best quality service in their municipality. Present in the said ceremonies were Sangguniang Panalawigan Board Member Dexter Yasay, the respective families, friends, LGU and barangay officials, PNP and BFP personnel, and members of the Academe, among others. Jane Salimbao, PIO.
The youth is certainly the hope of tomorrow as the provincial government of Misamis Oriental paved way on Thursday the augmentation of essential things for youth leaders that would further empower the youth sector of the province. June 16, 2022 is the day that the Sangguniang Kabataan or SK Councils were very joyous as the provincial government of Misamis Oriental, under the leadership of Governor Bambi Emano, through the Provincial Youth Development Office or PYDO and SK Federation of Misamis Oriental, spearheaded the provincial capital's SK Empowerment Program turnover ceremony at Limketkay Atrium, Cagayan de Oro City. This event was participated by 323 SK Barangay Councils consisting of 2,584 SK officials of Misamis Oriental from the different barangays of the 23 municipalities and 2 cities of the province, where they have received essential things that they have requested from the provincial government that they can use to fully fulfill their functions in their respective posts throughout the province. The SK Councils received more than 20 million pesos worth of supplies, which included desktop computers, laptops, tablets, sound systems, air conditioning units, hygiene kits, and office supplies. Present who graced the event were Misamis Oriental Provincial Governor Bambi Emano, PYDO Head Ms. Aline Extero Peñalosa, Provincial Board Members Dexter Yasay, Boboy Sabal III, Eric Ku, Saysay Emano, Michelle Anayron, and Kerwin Jess Soldevilla, and the Provincial Legal Officer Attorney Neil Pacana. Truly, through the SK Empowerment Program, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental values the role of the youth sector for the total development of the province. Jesse Alvarez Andaliasa, PIO.
Friday has always been the day of excitement as capital employees converge on one occasion of sportsmanship and camaraderie.
On Friday, June 17, 2022, Governor Bambi Emano joined the League of Provinces of the Philippines 11th General Assembly at the Grand Ballroom of EDSA Shangri-La Hotel, Mandaluyong City. During the event, he was given a plaque as the League's champion for technical vocational education. Governor Bambi Emano has always been very supportive in the field of education because he solely believes that it is the primary key towards achieving a better future and that he himself is an education champion. Moreover, the Misamis Oriental Producers and Farmers Market Association Incorporated exhibited their different array of goods, fruits, and vegetables at the provincial capital. The display is open and available every Friday to the general public, most especially to the provincial capital employees, to give emphasis on promoting local products of all local farmers and to allow them to showcase their produce. The display has generated a total income of 126,426 pesos and 85 centavos, with 14 exhibitors present during the day. Moreover, in lieu of the Memorandum Order GYBBE number 2022-0343, which is the resumption of physical activities in the provincial capital, the following activities are hereby allowed in the provincial capital every Friday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Sports such as basketball, volleyball, and table tennis were enjoyed by the capital employees. All participants in the said activities were fully vaccinated in accordance with the Interagency Task Force guidelines. Danny Bertudazo of Shama Jr. PIO.
This week has been progressive that's made possible because of the effective leadership of Governor Bambi Emano, together with the collaborative efforts of the provincial offices and departments.
From June 12 to 18, 2022 Consolidated Report, Misamis Oriental 2nd District's Congressman-elect Bambi Emano with the Municipal Government of Taguluan's newly elected officials and Cagayan de Oro City PDP slate held the ceremonious event, their oath-taking ceremony, which was held at Payagbalay Nenochka in the municipality of Taguluan. First part of the event was the Holy Mass to give utmost gratitude and honor to the Almighty for the victory the officials have garnered. Congressman-elect 2nd District and the current Governor of Misamis Oriental, Honorable Evgeny Vincente B. Emano, take his oath of office before administering Officer Punong Barangay of Barangay Minaluang in the municipality of Claveria, Rick S. Mangsangkagan, while Vice Mayor Robinson V. Sabio and the Sangguniang Bayan members-elect with Congressman-elect of Cagayan de Oro City 1st District Lordan G. Suwan took their oath of office before administering officer, Governor, and Congressman-elect Bambi Emano. And Mayor-elect of Taguluan Attorney Nadia B. Emano Elipet took her oath of office before administering Barangay Rosario, Taguluan's punong Barangay McNally Jane Orquelias.
Of the 112 million population in the country, 243 as of now ang ihap sa congressmen elected. Of the population, that's 0.0002% sa intiro tapunon from Huleo to Apari. Let this be an assurance that I, Congressman-elect Lurdan, and re-electionist Congressman Christian will move heaven and earth to bring betterment to the province, to the city, and whatever we will be able to take salvage gift in the House of Representatives, we will bring to the households of the province and in the city with the help of Congressman Rufus Rodriguez.
This new set of elected officials are the ones verified about their readiness to assume the roles and duties as public servants to be 100% ready in carrying accompanying responsibilities as they pledge to work together for peace and prosperity for the people in their respective municipalities and cities. Additionally, the celebration of the Philippine Independence Day became one of the most treasured milestones that Filipinos achieved throughout history. Last June 12, 2022, Misamis Oriental joined the 124th Philippines Independence Day spearheaded by Governor Bambi Emano, who's represented by board member Sairi May Saysay Emano, together with the entire force of the provincial government of Misamis Oriental. This year's observance carries the theme Kalayaan 2022 Pagsuong sa Hamon ng Panibagong Bukas or Rides Towards the Challenge of New Beginning at Vicente de Lara Park, Provincial Capital, Cagayan de Oro, Misamis Oriental. As such, the celebration is made more relevant with the presence of DepEd Misamis Oriental as D.S. Jonathan S. de la Peña, PhD CESOV, who was the guest speaker. Moreover, with the genuine effort of the Provet head Dr. Benjamin Resma together with the Department of Agriculture, Agricultural Training Institute RTC Region 10 has completed the Banday ASF sa Barangay Babay ASF training on a specimen collection of 4 Barangay Biosecurity Officers BBO and agricultural extension workers from ASF affected LGUs, specifically in Upol and Villanueva to Magsaysay. The training aimed to capacitate all frontliners in the implementation of the Babay ASF program for an effective, efficient, and successful recovery from African swine fever. This also applies to intensify disease response of the government against ASF, where the Department of Agriculture provides technical and support services to empower LGUs in the implementation of the Bantay ASF sa barangay interventions at the farm and community levels. Furthermore, the Provincial Governor's Extension Office under its Taguluan Mayor-elect and Overseer Attorney Nadia Emano Elipe showed boundless efforts to continually provide services to the people, of which Governor Bambi Emano Servisyong Panglawas program provided free medical consultations and free medicines throughout the week. PGEO Health's Dr. Patricia Lim catered for 186 clients, availing free checkup and medicines. Also, the said office unfailingly showed its undying commitment as the 3-in-1 program with free embalming, free coffin, and free consultation assisted 9 clients and were also provided half-sack rice and given flowers to the families of the deceased. Consequently, in service to all Misamisnans, PSWDO Misamis Oriental continues the distribution of sacks of rice and food packs to the beneficiaries. Last week, 21 sacks of rice to individuals in crisis situation were handed out successfully to the beneficiaries from different municipalities, namely Upol, Libertad, Kitagum, and Villanueva, while 15 sacks of rice were given to the former rebels at 58 IB headquarters at Barangay Migbanday, Claveria. And lastly, by June 16, a turnover of 4 food packs to individuals in crisis situation who lives at Binuwangan and Hinguig City, Misamis Oriental happened gracefully. Apart from that, the provincial IATF against COVID-19 held the COVID-19 vaccine distribution the former week, expanded program on immunization, Pfizer for 5 to 11 years old with 9,800 doses, and Pfizer for 12 years old and above with 2,514 doses, Moderna 940 doses, Sinovac 170 doses, AstraZeneca 1,780 doses. For the COVID-19 surveillance team, a rapid antigen test, 1, RT-PCR 1, and for the PHO clinic, a total of 44 patients with 2 cases. The Animal Bite Treatment Center catered 64 patients, which composed of 27 new cases and 37 under-scheduled. The mental or drug-induced psychosis program also served a total of 30 clients who all belong to follow-up schedule. Additionally, the free clinic event happened at Barangays Maputi, Mapulog, Tagbalugo, and Lubilan in the municipality of Naawan, that the PHO team visited 11 mentally ill patients at home, so within the barangay health centers and barangay halls. PHO also functioned as medics during the oath-taking of newly elected officials and during the SK Empowerment Program that were both held at Lemquetcay Mall, Cagayan de Oro City. By June 15, the City Health Office of El Salvador kicked off the ASEAN Dengue Day celebration with the Misamis Oriental Provincial Dengue Coordinator Mr. Aldo C. Obenza as one of the speakers on the aspect of dengue response and strategies. Furthermore, with June as a Dengue Month celebration, PHO reminded everyone that the common symptoms of such sickness are fever, petechial rashes, joint pain, and headache. Hence, it is essential to undergo a checkup if a fever is recurrent or relentless within 3 days. The next consecutive days, PHO visited the interlocal health zones of Manluna and eastern towns for the BHW convention and to commence the distribution of honorarium worth 3,000 pesos to each registered barangay health worker, reaching a total of 3,300 BHWs in the entire province of Misamis Oriental. Lastly, the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, Misamis Oriental, continuously provide basic life support and standard first aid instructors to DOH Region 10 for First Misamis Oriental General Hospital or FMOGH personnel training last June 13 to 17, 2022 in Medina. The said training aimed to impart and enhance the knowledge in disaster risk reduction and emergency rescue skills, including those and don'ts during and after the occurrence of a disaster. Geneva Bandong, PIO.